Heyo, this is Sunny D. Curls. The Orlando shooting was very tragic and devastating. The monsters who killed these poor innocent people should be locked up for good. Those who came to kill these innocent people didn't come from good people. They came from the evils within. I'm saying that you should mourn the death of LGBTQ people, not their lives. As progressive as America has gotten, this mass shooting is a huge step backwards. What do you mean you're glad they're dead? What do you mean you wouldn't care or even want the LGBT people to be who are at a night out drinking to be killed? You savages. Look at yourselves in the mirror. I mean, you know who I'm talking about. Shame on you. Shame on them. Remember how in June 2015 the Supreme Court passed a law that says the Supreme Court ruling says that they should pass a law to make same-sex marriage legal? And remember how Target implemented a new policy that includes the transgender community, that they can use any bathrooms and locker rooms that they want to? Remember how so many people got so angry that they even stopped eating Oreos and stopped shopping at Target? And I'm so disappointed how much worse the hate has gotten over the years. I lament that over the years, the hatred towards the LGBT community has gotten worse over the years. And recently, how LGBT people have become a huge target now, thanks to these new laws and legislations being passed. And furthermore, I'm just really disappointed, how much some people retaliate against the LGBT community and how much more hate there is. Like I said at the beginning of this video, haters and murderers do not come from good people. They instead come from evil people. Look at ISIS or the KKK, for goodness sake. I'm so disappointed in Donald Trump because he thinks we have to make America great again, but it's already great. It's actually really great just as it is, especially with LGBT people in it. And not to mention, we all know what is first put on our birth certificates after we're born. It's just that the transgender people in our community do not want to abide by it and just want to use the restrooms and locker rooms of their choice. Because all they want is to be themselves and known as the actual gender and people that they identify as. Us LGBTQ people can do incredible things. We can show you that we can do incredible things if all people would just let us do what we can to make the world a better place. I'm not saying that being in the LGBTQ community isn't without its problems. I'm just saying that you guys need to love and accept us for who we are. You should treat us all like human beings. And as for the transgender people, please respect their preferred names, pronouns, and gender pronouns. And if you love and respect the transgender people, then please do not ignorantly, arrogantly, incessantly, insistently, and annoyingly, and also consistently use the names, pronouns, and genders that they specifically told you not to do. Simple. Common sense. Alright. There are so many grieving websites, books, and resources for those who have lost loved ones. For those of you who have lost someone dear to you who's in the LGBT community, I just want you to know that it's not your fault. It's the people who killed them. Just give yourself enough time to grieve and enough love, as grieving is a perfectly normal process. Grief does not evaporate overnight. Instead, it takes months to get over. The grieving process is very long and difficult to get through, I know. But don't hate yourself for it. Just love on yourself, and don't ever try to make the grief go away. Don't force it to stop. That's a mistake that many people make for some reason. Stay well rested, well hydrated, and well fed. I know that this sounds very cliche, but it's really the only good and useful advice that I can give you that I have. You don't have to try to hide it. There are plenty of people in your community, your friends and family, your boss and teachers. Tell them, they will understand. Don't do as much as you normally would, and give yourself plenty of breaks, or just stop. There's no reason to overwork yourself. Another thing about grief is, and I'll say it again, because I cannot stress it enough, you need to rest, and you need to listen to your body, know when to stop working. Explain to your teacher or your boss what you are going through, and they will understand. Surely you can't get fired from grieving. I mean, so tell your friends and your family, and again, get plenty of rest. And don't do lessen the workload, so that you don't do as much as you're used to, because it never helps in the long run. Losing someone in the LGBT community is just as hard losing someone who's not part of that community. So don't you dare make it any harder by singing and dancing in the streets, as I read about and heard about, after the mass shooting. Please have some maturity and dignity, and do not celebrate deaths. Please mourn the deaths of LGBTQ people, not their lives. Dancing and singing at such a time like this is just foolish and so immature. So, uh, anyways, I believe in God and that He loves everyone equally. So until next time, I'm Sunny D Curls, and I'll see you next vlog. See you next time, okay? Bye, oh.